The secret behind Libra, the mark of millionaires. Which Libra birthdays have the highest chance of becoming millionaires? Have you ever wondered, can birth dates determine a person's personality and destiny? Is there an invisible thread shaping our career paths, love life, and major turning points in life? If you are a Libra, you may have often asked yourself, why do I always crave balance? Why are beauty and justice always my top priorities? And why do I always struggle when faced with big decisions? Take a look at Will Smith, a talented actor, producer, and a quintessential Libra with undeniable charisma. With his natural communication skills, refinement, and charm, he has not only achieved great success in his career, but is also known for his positive mindset and inspirational attitude toward life. Will Smith is not just a talented artist, but also a testament to adaptability, personal branding, and overcoming challenges, all standout traits of Libra. The scales may tilt, but a Libra will always find a way to restore balance. Libra is the seventh sign of the Zodiac, symbolizing harmony, fairness, and exceptional diplomacy. Those born between September 23 and October 22 carry the energy of the air element, representing intellect, flexibility, and masterful communication skills. Ruled by Venus, the planet of love and art, Libras are captivating not only because of their elegant appearance, but also because of their ability to understand and harmonize with those around them. The symbol of Libra, the scales, reveals their life philosophy, always seeking balance and fairness in every decision. Unlike impulsive zodiac signs, Libras carefully weigh every aspect before making a choice. This is why they sometimes take a long time to decide, but once they do, it is often the most optimal path. Furthermore, those born under this sign have a strong intuition for justice. They are not afraid to stand up for what is right and fight for fairness. This explains why many lawyers, diplomats, and influential figures in society are Libras. One of the most striking characteristics of this zodiac sign is their refined aesthetic sense. It is no coincidence that many Libras excel in fields like fashion, art, and design. They have a keen eye for beauty, from styling outfits and decorating spaces to presenting themselves, always exuding elegance and sophistication. You will rarely see a disheveled Libra because they understand that appearance not only reflects themselves, but is also an important aspect of their career and life. The mystery of birth, dates, differences among Libra groups, and the path to success. Although all Libras belong to the same zodiac sign, not all have identical personalities or fates. Birth dates play a crucial role in shaping an individual's unique identity, influencing how they think, act, and choose their path to success. Libras are divided into three main groups, each influenced by neighboring zodiac signs, creating distinct characteristics in their personalities and life approaches. Did you know? Libras born between September 23, October 2, the strategic minds, sharp analysts, and perseverance leading to success. Libras born in this group are strongly influenced by Virgo, making them more introverted than other Libra groups. They possess logical thinking, sharp analytical skills, and are particularly cautious in all their decisions. For them, success is not an overnight phenomenon, but the result of persistent effort, careful calculations, and the ability to work diligently over a long period. These individuals are highly disciplined and know how to organize their lives systematically. They excel in fields that require deep analysis and research, such as finance, technology, law, or medicine. Their meticulous nature helps them avoid costly mistakes, making them capable of building wealth through careful planning and smart decision-making. However, they can sometimes get stuck in perfectionism, always striving for flawlessness, which may lead to procrastination or excessive anxiety when faced with big decisions. If they do not learn to be more flexible and accept that nothing is perfect, they might miss valuable opportunities in life. This group of Libras should leverage their analytical abilities in intelligent investment fields such as real estate, finance, or business. They need to find a balance between perfectionism and practicality, enabling them to make quicker, more adaptable decisions and seize better opportunities. You might be surprised to learn that Libras born between October 3 October 13 are natural diplomats with infinite networking abilities. These are the most quintessential Libras, embodying the core traits of this zodiac sign: harmony, charm, intelligence, and excellent communication skills. They are born to connect people, bridge gaps between different groups, and build strong relationships that propel them forward in their careers. Not only do they possess outstanding communication skills, But these Libras also have a strong social intuition, allowing them to read emotions and navigate social situations skillfully. They easily win people over, making them exceptionally successful in fields such as diplomacy, media, marketing, business, and the arts. However, because they are highly sensitive to others' emotions and opinions, they can sometimes be overly influenced by external views, leading to hesitation in making personal decisions. They also tend to focus too much on pleasing others, potentially losing sight of their own needs and desires. This group of Libras should harness their natural diplomatic skills to build a strong network of connections, opening up countless business, collaboration, and career advancement opportunities. They must learn to set clear personal boundaries, gain confidence in their decisions, and not let external opinions overshadow their true goals. Libra born from October 14 to October 22 are known as the mysterious ones with ambitious strategic vision. Libras born during this period are strongly influenced by Scorpio, which grants them an intense emotional depth, an enigmatic charm, and a much stronger ambition compared to other Libras. While the previous two groups tend to lean toward harmony and gentleness, this group embodies decisiveness, sharpness, and the ability to manipulate situations in their own way. They are strategic thinkers, capable of seeing the bigger picture and maintaining excellent control over situations. They do not reveal all their thoughts from the beginning, but instead observe and analyze before taking action. This makes them brilliant leaders, visionary entrepreneurs, and outstanding investors. Additionally, their personal charisma is remarkable. They can persuade others without saying much, as they exude an aura of mystery that intrigues and draws people in. However, due to Scorpio's energy, they sometimes exhibit a rigid and overly controlling nature, which can create tension in both personal and professional relationships. They may also become extreme in their pursuit of goals, obsessing over success at any cost, which can lead to exhaustion or an imbalance in life. This group of Libras should focus on fields requiring sharpness, strategy, and deep understanding of human nature, such as financial investment, leadership, business, politics, or creative arts. They need to learn how to relinquish control gracefully, balance ambition with relaxation, and achieve sustainable success. Libra loves freedom, but hates loneliness. They have a passion for exploration, enjoy traveling, experiencing new cultures, and capturing moments through artistic photography. However, no matter how far they wander, they always need someone by their side. Sometimes, just a gentle hug is enough to bring them peace. With their unique qualities, Libra is one of the zodiac signs most likely to become millionaires, not just by luck, but through their sophistication, analytical abilities, and natural diplomatic skills. If you are a Libra, be proud of it and make the most of your strengths. Today, in this video, we will dive deeper into the destiny secrets of Libras, born from October 14 to 22. Welcome to our channel. Have you ever been curious about the hidden secrets within your zodiac sign? Here, we open the door to the mystical world of the 12 zodiac signs, a place where you will discover lucky colors, auspicious numbers, signature symbols, and the most suitable career fields for each sign. If you believe in the universe's design, the flow of energy affecting destiny and personal growth, then this is the place for you. Not only will we help you understand yourself better, but we will also provide you with energy, balancing tips, ways to activate luck, and methods to attract prosperity through practical applications of energy flow principles. You will learn how to arrange your living space harmoniously, choose appropriate energy, boosting objects, use fragrances to regulate energy, and practice ancient rituals to unlock wealth. Additionally, our content will help you uncover hidden potential, guide your development path, and maximize the energy the universe has bestowed upon you. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and embrace the wonders of the universe. Share with us where you are watching this video from. We want to accompany you on this journey. Let's begin. Libra born on October 14 are not only skillful, but also masters of communication and strategy. They possess sharp intelligence, know how to read situations, and adjust their behavior accordingly. This ability allows them to make a powerful impression from the very first meeting. They never allow themselves to appear unprepared or disheveled. To them, personal image is not just about dressing well, but also about their demeanor, speech, and behavior. They understand that the world operates on first impressions, so they always strive to present themselves as refined, professional, and captivating. One of their standout traits is their exceptional negotiation and persuasion skills. They can influence others subtly without resorting to force. This makes them excellent leaders, public relations experts, successful entrepreneurs, or skilled diplomats. Libras born on October 14 have great ambition, but they do not seek success through ruthless competition or stepping on others to rise. They believe in strategy, sophistication, and solid relationships. They prefer to build a strong network where everyone benefits and grows together. They are well suited for fields such as public relations, media, business, or the arts. They have a sharp financial mindset, knowing how to invest in relationships and potential industries. They dislike excessive risks and prefer careful evaluation before making decisions. If they learn to take calculated risks, they can achieve remarkable prosperity. In love, Libras born on this day have high standards. They seek not only a partner with physical attractiveness, but also intellectual, emotional, and lifestyle compatibility. They are drawn to individuals with strong charisma, excellent communication skills, and personal ambition. However, because of their high expectations, they are easily disappointed when their partners fail to meet them. This can make them perfectionists or impatient in relationships. They need to learn to accept imperfections and focus on building a realistic love instead of an unattainable ideal. Don't stress too much about maintaining a perfect image at all times. Sometimes naturalness is an irresistible charm. Accept that no one can meet all your expectations in love. If you want greater success in your career, learn to embrace your success in your career, learn to embrace risks, and explore new opportunities. Unlike the ambitious and strategic Libra born on October 14, Libra born on October 15 has a gentle, kind, and compassionate soul. They are always willing to put others' interests above their own, even taking the blame when they are not at fault, just to maintain harmony in relationships. They dislike conflicts and always strive to preserve peace, avoiding intense debates. Because of this, they often choose to endure or compromise rather than engage in direct confrontation. This is a valuable trait, but without proper boundaries, they can easily be taken advantage of. An interesting fact is that Libras born on October 15 tend to repeat past mistakes, even when they are aware of them. This is not intentional, but rather due to unconscious habits that are difficult to break without a decisive change. These individuals have a unique ability to connect and mediate. They can ease tense atmospheres, bring people together, and find common ground. Therefore, they are well suited for careers in psychology, counseling, human resources, customer relations, education, or the arts. Financially, Libras, born on October 15, are often not great at managing money. They are easily influenced by others' opinions and may spend based on emotions or invest in unnecessary things. To achieve financial stability, they need to set clear boundaries and make decisions based on logic rather than feelings. In love, they are ideal partners, gentle, devoted, and always attentive to their partner's emotions. They have a keen intuition and can sense even the slightest changes in their loved one's mood. This makes them reliable partners, but also highly vulnerable if their feelings are not reciprocated. They need a lot of encouragement from family, friends, and especially their significant other. When supported and trusted, they can thrive as outstanding individuals with excellent mediation skills, bringing people together. However, if they do not learn to stand their ground, they can easily be manipulated or placed in difficult situations they do not wish for. Therefore, the most important lesson for Libras born on October 15 is to trust themselves, set personal boundaries, and not let excessive sensitivity hinder their personal growth. Libra born on October 16 are peace, loving individuals who constantly seek balance in life. They have a gentle and calm appearance and are not the type to engage in loud arguments or unnecessary conflicts. However, do not be fooled by their harmonious exterior, as inside them lies a strong will, remarkable determination, and an unyielding spirit. They do not shy away from challenges because they understand that every difficulty is an opportunity for growth and advancement. They do not merely face challenges, but also use them to sharpen themselves, turning pressure into motivation to move forward. One of the most notable characteristics of Libras born on October 16 is their sharp ability to analyze people. They possess strong intuition and maintain objectivity in their judgments, making them difficult to deceive with sweet words or flashy displays. They can discern who is genuinely trustworthy and who is merely attempting to manipulate or take advantage of them. Despite their keen perception, they are well liked because they know how to express their opinions tactfully without hurting others. They do not wield truth as a weapon to attack, but instead find a skillful way to convey their viewpoints while maintaining harmony in their relationships. In love, they seek a partner who shares their values of respect and sincerity. If a relationship lacks mutual understanding, or if their partner tries to control or manipulate them, they will not hesitate to walk away. To them, true peace does not come from mere endurance, but from natural harmony and companionship. Libra born on October 17 constantly struggle between reason and emotion. They frequently feel torn, unsure whether to follow their heart's desires or make decisions based on logic and rationality. This internal conflict causes them to take considerable time to make decisions, whether in work, relationships, or major life choices. They do not simply conform to societal norms, but instead question the true meaning of life, love, and success. They tend to think deeply, analyzing the essence of every issue rather than accepting things at face value. This mindset grants them a powerful creative ability. They dislike routine lifestyles and often find themselves drawn to artistic fields, literature, design, or industries that require innovation. They always seek ways to express their unique individuality through their work and creativity. However, because of their complex inner world, they struggle with decisiveness. They may love deeply yet suddenly walk away simply because they feel it is not the right fit for them in the long run. They despise the feeling of being trapped or forced into something they are not entirely certain about. Over time, as they gain more experience, they gradually learn to balance heart and mind, allowing them to make wiser choices that bring stability and happiness to their lives. Libra born on October 18 are full of energy, always radiating a powerful vitality and never afraid to showcase their confidence. They know how to create a lively and cheerful atmosphere and often become the center of conversations. They have the ability to inspire and motivate others, making those around them feel more positive. Despite their relaxed and sociable demeanor, do not mistake them for people easily swayed by superficial temptations. They have a clear understanding of what they want and do not easily succumb to fleeting pleasures. In love, they are not easily captivated by sweet words or glamorous appearances. However, they place great importance on physical connection. To them, a long-term relationship requires not only emotional harmony, but also intimacy. They are unafraid to express their desires and need a partner who can connect with them, both spiritually and physically. They do not enjoy dull relationships or being confined by rigid frameworks. They need the freedom to express themselves and to be completely authentic with their loved ones. In their career, they cannot endure monotonous, repetitive jobs. They require a dynamic environment where they can fully utilize their creativity, leadership mindset, and adventurous spirit. They naturally stand out in fields that demand strong communication, creativity, and flexibility, such as media, entertainment, business, or artistic industry. They are individuals who know how to harness their positive energy to create a difference, whether in work, love, or life in general. Libra born on October 19 possesses a strong and intense personality, quite different from the usual calm and harmonious image of this zodiac sign. They are decisive, passionate, and have an abundant source of energy that keeps them constantly moving forward. They are never satisfied with what they have and always yearn to rise, developing themselves both spiritually and materially. To them, having a beautiful soul is not enough. They need concrete achievements to prove their value in life. Because of this, they tend to pursue their careers with unwavering determination, willing to take risks and overcome challenges to reach their goals. In the eyes of family and friends, they are full of energy, humorous, and always bring laughter to those around them. They're the kind of people everyone wants at gatherings, as they have the ability to liven up the atmosphere, create connections among people, and make every moment more enjoyable. However, this intensity can sometimes become overwhelming, making others feel overshadowed. They need to learn how to regulate their energy, knowing when to take the lead and step back to avoid putting undue pressure on those around them. Libra born on October 20 possesses a unique balance between two opposing traits, a harmonious blend of yin and yang energy. At times, they are gentle, soft-spoken, and willing to listen and share, but they can also be firm and resolute when necessary. These individuals understand the value of flexibility and adaptability, allowing them to easily adjust their approach based on the situation, making them exceptionally skilled in handling both personal and professional relationships. They share a deep bond with their friends and family because, at their core, they see relationships as an essential part of life. They dislike superficiality or half-hearted connections, always seeking sincere and fair interactions from both sides. However, In love, they tend to idealize everything. They expect a lot from their partners and hope that their relationships will always be as perfect as they imagine. But reality does not always align with expectations, and this high level of idealism sometimes leads to disappointment when things do not turn out as they had hoped. They need to learn that love is not always perfect, and that every relationship comes with its own challenges. Love is not just about receiving, it is also about giving, and sometimes imperfections are what make love genuine and valuable. Once they find a balance between expectations and reality, they can become deeply loving, devoted partners who bring warmth to their relationships. When they learn to let go of unrealistic expectations and focus on the core values of love, understanding, sharing, and companionship, they will be able to build deeper and more meaningful relationships. Libra born on October 21 embodies a distinct blend of two powerful energies: the elegance and charm of Libra, combined with the deep, mysterious emotional intensity of Scorpio. While typical Libras gravitate toward harmony and balance, those born on this day possess a sharper presence, a more decisive spirit, and a much deeper inner world. They are not satisfied with superficiality. They seek to understand things on a profound level, striving to uncover the essence rather than merely skimming the surface. They stand out in any environment thanks to their sharp intelligence, natural wit, and captivating presence. They can effortlessly take command of conversations and leave a lasting impression on those around them without even trying. However, due to their strong Scorpio influence, Libras born on October 21 have a more complex emotional life than other Libras. They can love intensely and passionately, but are also deeply wounded by betrayal or disappointment. While most Libras avoid conflict and seek to diffuse tension, those born on this day are unafraid to confront what they believe is wrong. They hold strong opinions and are willing to stand their ground, even if it means facing opposition. They also have a profound curiosity for mysteries, philosophy, and spirituality. They are not merely drawn to outer beauty, but seek meaningful depth and ideas that have a lasting impact on the soul. If they pursue art, they are likely to be fascinated by works that hold symbolic meanings and multiple layers of interpretation rather than just visually appealing pieces. However, their emotional intensity and depth can sometimes make them overly controlling in relationships, especially in love. They crave an absolute connection with their partner, but if they are not careful, they may become possessive or overly demanding. Learning to balance intensity with detachment will help them build more stable and fulfilling relationships. Libra born on October 22, in some perspective, are the last Libras in the Zodiac circle, making them a perfect blend of external elegance and formidable inner strength. They do not just possess the sophistication and exceptional diplomatic skills of Libra, but also inherit deep emotions, sharp intuition, and unwavering willpower from the neighboring Scorpio. They are not merely lovers of beauty. They crave a meaningful life where they can truly create value with their abilities. They have a sharp mind and a strategic way of thinking, always analyzing situations thoroughly before making decisions. Unlike other Libras who often struggle with choices, those born on October 22 have a resolute decision-making ability and do not hesitate to take action when needed. They know exactly what they want and are not easily swayed by others' opinions. They possess an alluring and mysterious aura that attracts others while also keeping them somewhat cautious. They do not easily open up, but once they trust someone, they dedicate their entire loyalty and devotion to that relationship. In love, they are both romantic and passionate, but also need personal space. They dislike feeling confined within any rigid framework and always desire a certain level of freedom in relationships. What they demand most from their partner is respect and emotional depth. They cannot tolerate dishonesty or superficial relationships. Once they feel hurt or unappreciated, they will walk away without hesitation. Despite their strong will and sharp intellect, they sometimes experience intense inner conflicts between logic and emotion. They may struggle between choosing security and balance or pursuing breakthroughs and exploring new things. This perfectionist tendency makes them constantly strive for the best possible outcome. However, they need to understand that not everything can always be controlled according to their will, and sometimes trusting their intuition and letting go of unnecessary burdens will lead to a lighter and happier life. In Western astrology, October 23 is one of the transition days between Libra and Scorpio. Depending on the birth year and exact time zone, some ancient texts and traditional astrological calculations may classify certain individuals born on October 23 as Libras, while most modern sources categorize them as Scorpios. Astrology does not divide zodiac signs absolutely, but rather allows for a smooth transition known as the cusp, which is the blending zone between two signs. October 23 marks the shift from Libra to Scorpio, so those born on this day often exhibit a mix of both zodiac characteristics. They may retain Libra's elegance and diplomacy, while also embodying Scorpio's emotional depth, mystery, and decisiveness. Determining whether a person born on this day is a Libra or a Scorpio depends on the precise position of the sun in their personal birth chart. If, at the time of their birth, the sun was still in Libra, they remain a Libra. Conversely, if the sun had moved into Scorpio, they belong to Scorpio. If someone born on October 23 still falls within Libra's energy, they are no longer a typical Libra, but instead possess stronger and sharper traits compared to those born earlier in the month. They have Libra's charm, grace, and excellent diplomatic skills, but underneath, they carry Scorpio's resilience, strong will, and emotional depth. They do not shy away from fighting for their beliefs, but they do so with strategy and careful analysis rather than impulsiveness. They tend to think deeply about human motivations, trust others less blindly, and have an acute ability to see through deception. These individuals are also among the most capable Libra leaders, unaffected by the usual indecisiveness associated with this sign. They know when to be gentle and diplomatic and when to be firm and assertive. This makes them excellent negotiators, lawyers, politicians, or business people. In love, they seek not only harmony in relationships, but also deep emotional connections. They are not easily drawn into shallow relationships and always desire true understanding from their partner. They can be more possessive than other Libras and may show jealousy if they feel betrayed, but at the same time, they are incredibly loyal and devoted when in love. Libra born on October 23 possesses a sharp intellect and refined analytical abilities, allowing them to see through people and situations effortlessly. They are not easily fooled by sweet words or glamorous appearances, but instead assess things based on logic and keen observation. One of their most unique qualities is their balance between Libra's charm and diplomacy and Scorpio's inner strength and perseverance. They can act gracefully and tactfully, but when necessary, they can also be firm, steadfast, and unshakable. Unlike most Libras, who tend to be indecisive, those born on this day are more assertive in all aspects of life. They are not afraid to make decisions and rarely get stuck in hesitation. Thanks to their strategic thinking and excellent negotiation skills, they can adapt to situations with flexibility, turning challenges into opportunities. This ability makes them particularly successful in fields that require sharpness, communication skills, and quick adaptability. They also know how to control their emotions and think carefully before taking action, making them reliable individuals in both work and life. However, despite their admirable qualities, Libras born on October 23 also have certain weaknesses to be mindful of. They often experience an internal struggle between logic and emotions, unsure whether to follow their heart's desires or take the safe route dictated by rational thinking. This sometimes makes personal decision-making exhausting for them. Additionally, they can be more controlling and jealous compared to other Libras, as they do not easily place full trust in others. If they fail to manage this, they may unintentionally create tension in their most important relationships. They are also deeply influenced by past emotional wounds, especially in love and close relationships. They may appear strong on the surface, but old emotional scars still subtly affect how they perceive life and people. At times, they are drawn to power and feel the need to control situations more than necessary, which can make them rigid or place too much pressure on themselves and those around them. Learning to let go and accepting that not everything is within their control will help them achieve a more balanced and peaceful life. Advice for Libras born on October 23. If you were born on this day, learning to harmonize the two opposing energies within you is essential. You can utilize Libra's diplomatic skills to connect with people while also knowing when to channel Scorpio's strength to stand up for what you believe in. Trust your intuition, as it is one of the most powerful tools that will guide you toward making the right decisions in life. Do not be afraid to show your strong personality, but also know when to be gentle, because it is the combination of grace and determination that will help you shine in your own unique way. No matter what day you were born as a Libra, always remember that you carry a special energy, sophistication, charm, intelligence, and the ability to create harmony in all relationships. Every Libra has their own shades. Some are gentle, some are assertive, some chase romance, and some crave power. But the common thread among all of them is the desire to seek balance and true beauty in life. You not only have the ability to attract, but also the power to change the world around you through your tactfulness and deep thinking. Each day, remind yourself as strong affirmation. I am a Libra. I am graceful. I am strong. I am strong. I am intelligent. I deserve the best things in life. Trust your intuition. Be proud of the qualities the universe has gifted you. And if you ever feel lost, remember that you always have the ability to restore balance and overcome any challenge. Coming next, we have plenty of fascinating content about Libra's love life, career, finances, luck, and ways to activate positive energy so you can maximize your zodiac power. If you're interested and want to explore more, comment yes, and we will create more exclusive content tailored just for Libras. If you found this video interesting and relatable, comment 1 and share it with fellow Libras. If you have any suggestions for improving our content, comment 2. Wishing all Libras around the world to shine in their own way, to always love themselves, and to continuously grow to become the best version of themselves. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.